Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. On this channel we do magic reviews, magic tutorials, deck reviews, and talk about experience in magic so far. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a deck of cards, and that deck of cards is the third deck in the Svngali series, the off-the-wall deck of cards. Now, without further ado, let's get to the table. Alright, so this third deck in the Svngali series. I have actually not opened this, so this is actually my first handling of the deck and will be my first impression of the deck. Let me just take the cellophane off. It has that peel tab that you just tear like that. I keep this on, so I'm going to keep the cellophane on here. When you first look at the box, like all the previous decks that I have reviewed in the Svngali series, it has a nice design on the front of the box. This does replicate the back design. There might be slight differences, but this does replicate the back design. On this side, it says Concept by Alex Pandrea, designed by Eddie Huang. On the bottom, it says shop at svngali.com, and on the side, it says Svngali, as with all the others. On the top, it says 03, letting you know that this is the third deck in the series. On the back, it says 003, letting you know that this is, again, the third deck, and it says Off the Wall. Then it says Svngali Co. And you can see the design here. Sorry if you guys can hear cars in the background. Yeah, you can see the design here. Again, it is, I believe, this on the deck. When you open it, you will see first the jokers. It is a, believe, cursive type J with the words Svngali Co. There are two. One is a lime green, you could say, and one is a deeper, darker green. The Ace of Spades is a spade with the 003, letting you know that it is the spade again, and it is the same design with the off the wall. This whole deck is inspired by graffiti, so you can see that it has that graffiti type style. On the two of spades, you will see the word Svngali going about it, and on one of the spades, you will see some white lines. The three of spades has some black dots going through it. The four of spades has nothing. The five of spades has a sword going through the middle spade with blood dripping down it. The six of spades and seven of spades have nothing, as well as the 8, 9. The 10 has dripping down from the top spade. As with the couple other decks that I have reviewed, the court cards are recolored, and it does have that graffiti type art here. That is the case for all of these. You can see they have added stuff to the pips, and they have recolored this, as well as added the same reveal that was on the previous one, which is she is holding the 3 of hearts. I did actually not tell you guys what the reveal was on the last deck of cards, but I did today. The King of Spades also has that. The Ace of Diamonds has APEH with this same graffiti style. I believe the AP is for Alex Pandrea and the EH is for Eddie Huang, the two creators. The red diamonds are again with the strip and have this going throughout. It says being crazy this way, and says isn't enough this way. This again has this graffiti type art going throughout it with the dripping, as well as the new coloration on the court cards. This does have 2 reveals. He is holding the 7 of hearts, as well as the 3 of clubs, again with the graffiti style. And on this one, the Jack of clubs eyes are actually covered by a bar here, again with the dots here. Again, there is a new coloration with the diamonds, as well as an arrow going through the heart on the 8 of hearts. as well as barbed wire or something of that sort going across the 7 of diamonds. And the 7 of diamonds has been featured in the previous decks with the reveals, as well as on the previous one, the up your sleeve deck. It had a broken heart. You will see the ace of hearts has that beaded line going through it again, and it again comes with a double backer and a blank faced card. Alrighty, let's square this up and let's move on to the back design. So, as I said previously, this deck is inspired by graffiti, and you can see on the deck it does have this graffiti style. It is a one-way back design, as with all the others except for the fourth deck. You will see that you can kind of make out an S here and a V, the beginning of Svngali, and it is, like I said, a one-way back design, so this is not the same. It has the same style, but not the same letters. As you can see, there's lots of circular motions, as with spray paint going throughout it. It is kind of difficult to explain with how it looks. I mean, I believe you guys can probably pick that up. You can see that it looks, very, and that it has accomplished its look as being off the wall deck, inspired by graffiti. It is a one-way back design, so of course do not reverse it this way. When you spread it, you can see this happen here, these hash marks, and that is actually because that he has done it in a couple different places where he's actually broken the border. So there's a white border going around, but there are parts where a little bit of something will go and go into the border, and that has made it so you will see a design while you spread it, as well as with the fan. You can see this here. It has nice colors. You can see this lime green again, this darker green, and this white. As far as handling goes, it handles very nicely. It's printed by the United States Playing Card Company. You guys just saw that I just took it out of the box, so this is straight out of the box. It obviously can shuffle very nicely, cut very nicely, dribble nicely, as well as spring nicely. And as I did in the previous video, actually I'll give it a cut. I think I already did give it a cut, but as I did in the previous video, you can do all the magic tricks that you would like with it. That was a little sloppy, but as I said, yeah, you can do all the magic tricks that you would like with it. I would, of course, recommend not really performing with this deck, as it is, as I said with the last one, not necessarily busy, but it is not a recognized back design, and you bring this out to perform, someone might think something's fishy with it. Nothing is, of course, other than the blank faced card and the double backer, which are good for Magic. There are many different applications you can use for tricks with a double backer, as well as a blank faced card. If you guys would like to see what you could do with those, I could make a video about it, but I know Alex Pandrea actually has a trick that he likes doing with a blank faced card that he has published. So you guys might want to go check that out. I'm going to put this back in the box. All right, now let's put this away. Alright everybody, that was a review of the Off the Wall deck in the Svngali series. If you guys have not yet, check out my other reviews on the other decks in the series, the first, second, and fourth deck in the series. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video very soon.